What is she doing?
I don't know.
What's up, guys?
Hi.
Yeah. I don't know who left her in charge of that.
Sorry.
You can't even hear over it.
Oh my
Sorry.
What's up, guys?
Hi.
Hi, guys.
What are you supposed to be?
Clean.
No.
Clean. You just get out of
So
the
fresh
shower
and
or
so
what?
clean.
Yeah, I just got out of the shower. I had to rush to get dressed and then to get here to make sure I had 2 minutes to set up my
pretty
TV
on
out there.
I didn't have to look at her. I can see her here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had to rush in here to get dressed and do mine.
Your glasses are weird.
Well, I think everybody forgot what you looked like because you hadn't been here so long.
Oh, I know, right?
Whatever.
So, how was your week?
Good.
Good? What'd you do besides nothing?
Nothing.
Play Xbox.
She went over to her grandma's house.
So she did?
We watched Sabrina.
Oh, gosh. The one on Netflix?
Yeah.
I tried to watch it, but it was just really weird.
You gotta watch season 3.
What? I loved it.
Really?
You know what?
I think
But see, I think because the original
The
and this
first
one are
season?
so different.
Yeah, but the first season of Sabrina, it actually is boring. Even me and Grandma agreed on that. But the second and third is not that bad, actually. We actually enjoy it.
I know.
And she said, or he's saying hi.
Say hi. Say hi to the world.
So anyways, we're late because of Miss Heather again.
What again?
You're always making us late.
Not
I'm sitting
always.
here, I'm like twiddling my thumbs, you know.
Not
like,
always.
Are we
Not
going to start the show
always.
or what?
Not always.
Name
Hold
one
on.
time.
Hold
I
on.
was
You want to
late.
act like Lynx? Good job. Good job.
You're so mean! Oh my god! Why are you so mean?
Well, that's true.
She was on cue too.
Yeah.
Not funny.
That was
Not funny
hilarious.
at all. Oh my god.
It was hilarious.
It is not hilarious.
Now you're not even in the
Hey, look what I did.
I
though.
think I know that.
What'd you do?
I did put the folders on here.
Oh, you put the folders on there.
Woohoo!
So, let me tell you the scenario of last week. So we did our live show, and I asked Miss Heather if she had her computer back. Everybody has video of you having a computer in here. Granted, she was having problems with her computer, and it had to go back to the shop.
I couldn't even get into my stuff. Okay, it was the software problem.
No, you couldn't use the internet. The internet was giving you a hard time.
Yeah.
So that has nothing to do with
I couldn't.
making videos.
That's all on mine.
Oh yeah. Well, I guess
What are you doing back there?
I'm
Renegade?
ignoring.
She's like,
I'm doing this and like, I'm not here.
Can somebody tell her this is not TikTok?
it's not TikTok.
This is too-
Hold on. You want to be like TikTok? Ready?
Yeah,
Shake.
let's
Ready?
No. Oh my god.
Oh, gotta go up there and shake the camera. Isn't that what they do?
Yep.
They shake the camera all the time?
Oh my god.
No, that
So-
was musically. That was musically.
No,
No,
it's a
you still
saying.
do it.
Only
Listen.
once in a
Listen,
while.
I was looking at something on Facebook and it said Instagram or put her down.
She's attacking me. Shocking.
Instagram versus reality, and it showed my favorite one, and I say this because it's just like her. My favorite one was a picture of a girl with a bunch of leaves
Oh
around
my
her, and
God,
she was holding
Mother.
a leaf. And then it showed the reality, the behind the scenes, and she's got her face stuck in a bush with her hand like this taking a picture. Wasn't she doing that on our walk the other day?
No.
Yes.
What did I do?
You had your hand and face in a tree or
We
something.
went on a walk yesterday and you were doing that. Oh look, here comes Garfield.
Angel,
No, Garfield.
come here, baby. Hi.
He felt very ignored by you earlier. He was getting loving by me.
Oh no.
How dare you, Dad? You just took one's cat.
Okay. Come on.
Oh, sorry. He wants attention.
Yeah, he wants.
No!
That's great. You're trying to screw up my install that I'm trying to do on my computer.
Not that one. I'm just playing. I wouldn't do it. Because I know how bad that sucks.
No, it takes forever.
It does.
It's a big file. So I'm deciding that I'm going to put the video editing software on my computer because it was only on hers. And that way we can at least get some stuff done when she breaks her computer.
When?
It's not if, it's when.
an if.
I don't like that.
I can't help that between you and my mother. Are you having fun back there and over there?
I'm making TikTok
I'm making fun of her.
I'm making TikTok vibes.
This is not TikTok. This is YouTube.
But TikTokers watch this.
TikTokers?
The
Renegade,
Uras?
Renegade.
The TikTokers?
The TikTokeras.
Ooh. What am I doing with my life?
That's the question that I've been asking for you.
Mother!
What are you doing with your life?
Being a guinea pig. Wink, wink.
Why are you playing Nikki now?
She's a guinea pig.
Oh, a guinea
She
pig.
said a guinea pig. Oink, oink.
Wouldn't that be reet?
Yeah.
I know. I said the wrong thing.
I'm a guinea pig. Oink, oink.
Guinea pig.
Dude, you remember that video, the cute video?
No.
We should have showed him that.
What video? Rabbit?
Yeah, the rabbit.
Oh, we could still upload. We can't do it this time, but we can upload it.
We should.
I could play it right here on the live show.
Kaylin.
You wouldn't. You would. I want to bet on that. You
I know
would
she.
not.
I know she was not testing.
Look
it.
at me. I'm testing you.
I can't do it because
Exactly.
the show's already started. But if you could save the video, I'll put it on next week.
So should I wait to tell him about it?
Yeah, because now she wants it online.
You wouldn't. I want to bet you wouldn't.
Unless you
No, not that. I saw that on Facebook. No, please, not that one. That's no, please, mother.
Do I have to email it to you, or can I send it via?
Just email it to the SMR. You know,
Okay.
SMRYT at
No.
gmail.com if you guys want to send us something.
Oh, by the way, if you guys
I was like,
YT.
Us and more are alive.
I know my phone is dead, so I didn't get no notifications.
Yeah, like I was saying, SMRYT has TikTok, so go ahead and follow if you have TikTok.
Yeah, that's ran by.
Me.
I couldn't tell you what's on it.
I've never even seen it. What's on it?
I literally.
Do you like come in here and like do the
No.
to the sign back
What the
there?
heck? What the heck are you even talking about?
The TikTok.
I was fucking about that. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, shaking the camera
Oh no! No,
at the
I
sign
don't.
back there.
I don't do that.
You do.
I did it. Like remember that when you were in your car and you were driving somewhere and something.
That's usually what we do. We drive somewhere in a car.
Yeah, but like you and me were like wearing some more shirts and.
I don't take you anywhere. I don't like you.
If you don't like me,
That's
then
why
why
you
was I
did-
born?
Hey, can you guys?
Accidents do happen.
Yeah.
I'm just playing. I'm just
Then why
playing.
did you put me in foster care? Ooh,
Uh,
I got you.
not too late.
It is actually very too late. I'm too old for that.
No, you're not. But for somebody that really wanted to know all about the Carnival Paradise, you were definitely not watching the vlogs.
Yeah, I was.
What day are we on?
December 12th on Mom's birthday.
Yeah, but what day are we on currently in the vlogs?
Okay, I have to send it to you in order to save it.
I watched so many, I don't remember.
How many have you watched?
A lot.
So you haven't watched any.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I have.
So, anyway, what I was saying was Heather did not get the tick Or now she's got TikTok on my hair. On my mind. Heather did not get the video up last week. So, and she has no queued video for tomorrow.
Yes, I do.
I've checked. There is no queued video.
You don't know.
Yeah, you don't
I'm
know.
pretty sure I have access to the YouTube channel.
Maybe I just didn't cue it, but I haven't done.
No, because you just said you put the folder on your computer.
Oh my
that
goodness!
We just got back.
So what?
So anyway, when she was getting her computer fixed the first time, she broke the screen and a couple other things that was going on with the computer, the body of the computer. Got fixed. Anyways, so when it came back, she was having problems, connecting with the internet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And her Chrome never worked. The browser Chrome never worked on her computer. Even Microsoft Internet Explorer never worked. What?
I almost knocked my drink off.
I know. And what else wasn't working?
It wouldn't update.
Wouldn't up? Yeah, it updated. Went through like a half hour of update, and then it unupdated because it wouldn't work.
If you remember from the last live.
Yeah, because you were updating during the live.
And then it undid anything it started to do. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm not hooked to Wi-Fi. Oh my gosh, it's taking forever.
So yeah. So we take it back to Best Buy and come to find out, apparently there's a difference between the hardware warranty or insurance and the software insurance, and apparently we did not have the software insurance, which I find very weird because I thought we usually get everything.
No, don't play it.
No, I'm putting it on next
You
week.
wouldn't.
You're testing me.
I'm
and
testing you. You're right.
So we're gonna have a special throwback recording of Caitlin. When was this recorded?
When I was 2.
It was like 2016.
You make me sound like an idiot.
It might have been.
Caitlin,
16.
you make
Hold
yourself
on.
sound like that.
Excuse you?
So it's like 2016.
Hold on, I'll tell you.
2016.
Guess what,
or 17.
loser? It's 2020.
2000. It was February 3rd, 2016.
So yeah, 2016. So it was this time.
We could totally hold it up and show them though.
Yeah,
wouldn't.
I rather wait and make it go onto the screen because it's easier. Because it's funny, it's hilarious.
It really is.
Look, I was dumb back then.
Caitlin, nothing's changed.
No, seriously though.
No, seriously though, nothing's changed.
What 7-year-old would think an 8-year-old,
8-year-old?
9-year-old? How old was I?
I don't know, you figured it out. 2016.
No, flipping not.
So, what's the difference between 2020 and
Part of it, I don't
2016?
feel like
What is the difference between it?
one's 16, one's 20.
Okay, but how many years are between that?
I don't know, flipping
We're gonna go
not.
with-
Oh my god, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 4 years.
4 years.
So
So how old
12,
are you now?
11, 10. I was 9.
Would you be 8?
Poor Pepper.
Ow!
She's 12.
Yeah,
I
she'll
hit
be
my
13.
foot.
She's the same as she is
Pepper, stop
now.
eating Peppa. Go.
4 years ago.
Mhm.
So she's 12, so she's 8 when that video was done. Why are you throwing Nikki around?
I don't know. I'm petting Mickey right now.
So,
Careful.
I will
What are
have that
doing in my
for you
YouTube
guys.
video?
You could look, see if it's on there.
Yeah, but I can't put it into the live now.
I know, but I was just saying so that way I can
You
think
want to eat
like
Peppa?
Did you send it
some more.
us some more?
YT@gmail.com. Yes, I did.
Alrighty.
Just eat Peppa later.
I gotta pull up the email.
What are you doing? Are you recording?
Yeah, I'm recording. Not recording, I'm live.
Well, you know what I meant.
Well, you said recording, and I corrected you and said no, I'm live. Yeah, it's right there.
You wouldn't.
I can't do it this week.
That's
but
what I
will,
thought.
I will do it next week.
Actually, I think you can do it, in honesty though. Because you pull out videos and pictures of people on
But
the
I have to.
video.
I have to somehow save this though. Can I save it? Is the question.
Let's put this thumb back then.
If I can save the video. All I have to do is save post. I don't know if I can save the video. Do you still have the video?
Yeah. Stop eating the rabbit treats. Kaylin. Stop eating
Come on, the rabbit
treats.
The rabbit needs treats. As a matter of fact, you can give him two.
But he's gonna eat all my donuts.
They're
It's like literal donuts. They have legit glaze on them though.
Show them that you're eating this.
No! I'm not gonna show. I'll show right here.
No. If you don't show them, then you cannot eat it.
You wouldn't.
Kaylin,
What if I just eat it right now?
then you're not getting your electronics tomorrow.
He's gonna embarrass me.
we don't have to do that.
Okay, so this is a little kid cracker. And she's talking about these are the rabbit food. So.
No. Those are the rabbit treats.
No, these
Show
are
them.
these
You're
are
not
my
getting
little...
electronics.
What's this?
Why?
Glazed donuts,
No!
rabbit treats,
You know what?
a
Casey,
delicious and healthy treat.
Fine, we're doing this. Casey's sitting with me. Come here!
I need to yell. It's for guinea
You're just-
pigs,
Mom.
hamsters, gerbils,
You're just-
adult rabbits, and other small
Mommy's Nick
rabbits.
said that we get this for free. You can eat it by the camera.
Huh?
Will you eat it with me?
Yeah, no one.
You know what? You're just mad that they're not gluten
Watch
free.
the camera, please.
Here.
You got it. How are you doing? It's not a
Is it
good.
together?
You're both there.
Are
Casey,
you
you're
sure?
there.
Nah, Kaylin.
Caleb.
Kaylin. I want you to do what Casey's doing.
Here, you want this extra?
No. Go ahead.
Here, it's a legit extra.
This is not
Let me
even.
see the other one. Let me see the other one, Kaylin.
Other what?
Caleb,
Other hand?
you could, no, you could. She just fed it to Casey.
I know.
Actually, I have it
Right
right here. I don't know why. See?
Alright.
Do I have two?
You gotta keep these away from the kids. Watch the cord. Yeah, watch the
Good.
cord.
She likes it.
No, I don't.
Yes, you
Yes,
do.
I'm gonna go to the dust and track him.
She swallowed it already.
She swallowed it.
Did not!
We have some kids up for adoption, y'all. Hi, dude, you're in the way, babe. Back up. Go something else.
Really? Just past that point.
Okay.
You know what? Fine. I'm gonna bring back childhood vibes.
What, eating dog food? Got a video of that.
Get out of the dog food, Casey! Casey!
Seriously, guys, these are animal food.
Yeah, if they're called, if animals can eat them, then I can eat them. I eat dog food. You want some dog food too? Go get some
Oh
dog
my
food.
god, guys.
Come on.
This is not the more part.
No, they are.
Or
our
the
part.
us.
This is them.
I don't get it.
He's dropped everything from on his mouth. No. This is not popcorn. We are not sitting down with a cup of dog food eating it in here.
What?
No.
Alright, Casey,
Alright,
okay.
seriously,
Go
guys.
put the dog food away.
Watch my cord. Seriously, guys, go.
I'll go eat rabbit food.
And you were worried about not having enough to fill up our time.
We've went 20 minutes already, and just a lot of
Eating animal food?
eating animal food. I wonder if they'll eat alfalfa hay.
Oh,
They won't eat that. It's too good for them.
Casey might.
Yeah, Casey probably will.
He puts everything in his mouth.
Everything, including Energizer batteries.
Yeah. That's why he got his nickname.
Rabbit food. Here's some cedar.
Like what?
Cedar.
Cedar?
See there.
I am raw.
You eating the rabbit cedar?
Ew. I mean, it's just wood, but ew.
That can't be good for him.
It's like eating a tree.
I got cat food.
You wouldn't eat a tree.
No.
Cat food. Cat food.
Oh my gosh.
Dog.
Well, I'm glad we don't have
Ah.
snake food.
I'm gonna find a rat and kill it.
No, you wouldn't.
You wouldn't do that.
You would find a rat and keep it as a pet.
I know.
No.
Yes,
Yeah.
you would.
Maybe.
Exactly.
What's cat food? My favorite kind of food is probably the glazed donuts.
Leave it.
Casey, watch the corner.
No. No.
Seriously. Come on, shaking the camera. Stop.
Mom, yoga's good for you. Have you ever heard yoga? It won't
Piper?
chew. It won't go down. Ew. Yoga. No, but it's good for
Gosh, watch the
It
cord.
tastes like Yoda Chica. Baby Yoda! Here, take a free yogurt. They're good for you. Silly rabbit.
Take a free yogurt.
Silly
I'm
rabbit.
pretty
Silly
sure
rabbit.
the
Tricks are for kids.
I'm pretty sure the rabbit didn't pay for that food anyways.
Yeah.
So he gets free food all the
He
time.
can get, I'll get all these, but he cannot get those glazed donuts. Those glazed donuts are mine.
Piper!
Here, silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids.
Poor Piper.
Tricks are for kids. Don't look at me
Your
like
face
that.
is a trick.
Oh, I know. Don't look at me
She
like
goes,
that.
oh, I know.
Don't look at me like that.
He wants to know why you're eating his food.
He can get over it. 'Cause I love-
Oh, Kaylin, real quick, I'm going to print out something.
No.
I need to go get it.
Can we get
And then I need you to go put it where it belongs.
Will you share with What are you being mean? Will you share your donuts with
He doesn't
me?
like you.
Will you share your donuts with me?
He's hiding. He's safe.
Come here. Come here! Stop trying to run from me.
Elmira.
Fish food and fish treat.
No!
Yes.
No, Casey!
The worm tastes good.
The worm. Oh, no!
All right, Casey, seriously.
No food.
You better not have eaten a worm.
Those taste good. The worms definitely taste good. He would say that.
Casey.
I ate the worms and the seeds.
Casey. You're going to have an upset stomach.
Ugh.
Go drink some water or something.
I did. Now that's the story all about how my life got turned upside down. Now what do I eat?
That's it.
Like this.
No. Casey, get that out of your mouth.
That.
Come on. You know better now.
Then what do I eat? Rabbits only have 2 teeth?
Casey.
14
Caitlin, come on, seriously. You're going to hurt him.
I'm not hurting them.
He doesn't like to be held upside down. Not by you.
Shushu?
He doesn't like to be held upside down. Not by you.
Kaylin, do me a favor.
No.
Go give me an index card, the thing that's printing, and my scissors.
That's so
And the glue.
good. That's so good. What's that thing that's printing? I don't know your
No.
That's so good.
No.
But they're so good.
No.
They taste so good.
Kaylin, please do that.
But they taste
Put the rabbit away, please.
Good. The rabbit wants me.
Your mom is already having a hard time breathing, and you're petting the rabbit. Right
I know. Please go do what I asked.
I'm gonna do what you asked in a second.
We don't have a
At
second.
least give it to the cat.
I'm trying to get my butt up. My big butt up.
Please go.
Hi, Piper.
What am I doing again?
What are you doing?
What am I doing again?
Getting the thing off the printer, what I just printed. Index card, glue, scissors.
You can't be in the middle of the walkway. Okay.
What do you have?
Total food.
All right.
Stop.
It's
Casey.
total food.
Casey, enough. Casey, enough.
Kaylin, now get off his jacket.
Okay. So, news-wise.
Okay, so this glue.
Still there?
No.
Oh, did you check?
Yeah. So I have to reprint
Why,
it.
why wouldn't you put... No.
It doesn't taste that
Well, I
good.
didn't think about it, and it's not like anywhere in that vicinity, so
Total food doesn't taste that
someone's
good.
gonna get a random this one.
That's great. Okay.
It's like a fortune. Somebody's fortune standing out there. Alright, look, come here. I need an index card too. And then come here. Meet
She's not going to be able to hear what you said because she's a reject.
I need another index card. And then remember where you put it before?
But I thought
I go give it an index card.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
All right.
And sometimes Stephanie watches, so I can't tell her. I can't say it.
Yeah, we got a couple people watching. So.
Hi to whoever's watching. Hopefully one of them is Paula. I was trying to text her stuff.
Well, nobody's commenting, but what's up, everybody? All right.
I messed that up.
So, just to make this short and sweet on the news situation.
These jackets come.
No, take it off
I can't.
You better figure it out.
without ripping it.
I can't. What are we supposed to mean? I don't want to. So, well,
So, Keelan? No, I'm pretty sure the first thing.
you better hope that's what it was.
Yeah. It wouldn't have done the second thing.
Hmm?
It wouldn't have done the second thing.
Yes, it would have.
No.
Yeah, because it. Woo!
You go give me my water, you can have the rest of it.
Where's your water?
I believe it's on the side or something.
All right.
My
Where'd
blue
it go?
bottle. My blue bottle.
Princess Cruises announces restrictions and amended selling. Surprise, surprise. So, this coronavirus is really, really bad. It's really taking a storm around the country. Or around the world, sorry. What?
Thanks.
And that's pretty much what we got going on
Yep.
as far as news-wise. Let's see. Guess for the Princess Cruises, guess who have traveled from or through mainland China in the past 14 days will not be permitted to board the ship. This does not apply to Hong Kong, Taiwan, or
Macau.
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 Pre-boarding medical
Sorry.
evaluations. And
Did you what?
what are you doing?
Sorry again.
Nothing.
Huh?
Nothing.
I'll take it and do it.
Just like let it dry.
Anyways, pre-boarding medical.
Remember, face.
I know.
Sorry, go ahead.
Are you done?
Casey, come on with me.
Yes. I am.
Pre-
Come with me.
Pre-boarding medical evaluations, including temperature checks for persons whom, for any reason, appear or identify symptomatic respiratory or fever symptoms. And for all guests, our standard pre-boarding health reporting advising of their reporting obligations for any illness, symptoms of an illness.
So do they like take blood work in order?
No, they don't do that.
So what do they do?
Remember when we got on, they didn't do it for Carnival, but remember when we got on Allure, they asked you, have you been sick? Have you,
Mm-hmm.
it's generally what they're doing. And they're doing temperature checks, which you can do with machinery now.
And
Like
it goes across forehead.
that, or they do that, yeah. But anyway, no, they don't do blood work. Medical screening for coronavirus on all guests who visit our onboard medical center with symptoms of any respiratory illness. What?
Do you realize if they did, Caitlin would not board?
Hmm?
If they did blood work, Caitlin would not get on board.
I probably wouldn't either. Reporting to local and national health authorities in all cases of fever and respiratory illness and any patients with suspended
Do not lock your sister out.
coronavirus infections.
Neil, there's actually a thing.
Crew members from mainland China will be delayed from joining any ship until further notice. Crew members from other regions of the world who may have been scheduled to connect on flights through China have been rerouted. Additional environmental disinfection on board will be performed in addition to our regular standard cleaning and sanitation protocols. So basically, that's throughout the cruise industry. Basically, they're just not allowing anybody that's been to China or near China or whatever.
Why did she whine?
Hmm?
Why did she whine?
I didn't hear one.
Why did she whine? Sorry.
That one was an accident, but it's okay. It's a news article. Alright, so this is the latest one. This one came out today. About 24 cruise passengers screened for coronavirus after Royal Caribbean ship docks in New Jersey. This is Anthem of the Seas out of New Jersey. The coronavirus screening has been ordered by health officials in it said about 24 passengers on Royal Caribbean's Anthem of the Seas cruise ship that docked in Bayonne. All right.
Bayonne.
On Friday morning are expected to be screened by health officials for coronavirus.
I'm having such a hard time breathing.
Do you have the coronavirus?
No, I have the rabbit virus.
I had the coronavirus last week. It was good. Do you know people are actually throwing out their coronas? is a true story.
Do not dump out a perfectly good beer, okay?
That's alcohol abuse. What is wrong with you?
It does not come from the Corona beer, okay?
It's not.
It's safe.
It's not a Mexican virus. I can't believe. I heard that. I said this can't be real. There are, and I know somebody that works in the grocery industry. Works at a grocery store, whatever. That has told me he's seen very little, if at any, Corona beer going through the lines of the checkout. Like, people are afraid of the Corona bottled beer. Like, seriously? And Corona has actually said that because of the name of the virus, their sales have gone down. It's sad. So anyway, the Royal Caribbean passengers are being screened. Ship's other passengers were allowed to disembark normally, but they just want to be precautioned on those 24 people, I guess. I would love to go on like Anthem of the Seas. Those Quantum class ships.
Oh no.
I know they're not. I know they're supposed to be like a really good ship. They're nice and big, but you know, being on an Oasis class ship, it's just like.
I wouldn't mind going on like Oasis. We've done a war.
Well, there's also Harmony and.
Ooh, I wouldn't mind Harmony either.
Harmony?
I got my mouthpiece in and I can't breathe, okay? I'm having a little bit of difficulties here.
Sounds like you got the coronavirus. Let me step back a notch. Maybe. Maybe not. Guess we'll find out.
I can't breathe.
Guess we'll find
I can't get it out.
out. Okay. We're back. Sorry about that, y'all. I'm trying to do something. Like I told you guys, I'm trying to download the editing software on my computer. At the same time, it's doing a live show. Maybe I should have probably done the live show on hers. But the problem is, there's nothing for the live show on her computer now. But she's got Chrome fixed, because that's what I was trying to get at when we were talking about the whole insurance thing. So they fixed her computer. They fixed the Wi-Fi. They did a hard reset on your computer. And
Manually hard reset.
Yeah.
They were able to save some of my stuff.
Yeah. So with that, they were able to get everything back up and running. But you gotta get everything all back connected, like your editing software and stuff. But like I said, I'm trying to put the software on my computer, so it's slowing down my computer. But maybe this next coming week, I will get, that way we'll have a backup for both sides, on the editing and the live shows. Because it's better to have two than just rely on one, because we see where this put us. That put us a week behind, but that's okay. It makes our stuff go longer.
That's just because the second day.
Well, they don't know, but
Yeah, but you know, I all
Yeah,
have to say it's because of the second
I
day.
know. But they'll find out. We will have a video up tomorrow.
Yeah.
I will push her to do a video tomorrow. But
See, that's yours.
that was all mine.
Yeah. That's mine.
Well, I lasted longer than you.
This is true.
But anyway, y'all find out what we're talking about. But probably maybe get 2 episodes out of it, maybe.
I think so. I'm pretty confident on 2. I can't say there'll be 3, but
Day 2 is going to be short, guys. You'll see why.
but I think we made up with it with
Day 3 is pretty good.
yeah.
That was the day we were in Cozumel.
Yeah.
All right, so
Oh, look at P4. That's just yours. Oh no, that's mine.
let's move on. Let's talk about. Remember, we're 1 week behind on this. Star Trek Picard.
Okay.
So
I don't have your 5. Oh my god, I don't even have my 5. What the heck? I have folders, but I didn't do it. Oh.
Star Trek Picard.
Okay, that's hard because I don't remember where it ended.
Well, talk about it. Okay, it ended where he got to the porch and was talking to her, and she told him to go away. I don't remember her name.
The girl, Dodge?
Oh, Dash is dead.
Okay, so they know about that.
We're working on day 2. We've already talked about day 1
Okay.
or episode 2.
Okay.
We've already talked about episode 1. We can't talk about episode 3 because of the people that haven't watched it.
Okay.
So remember where he was trying to find a ship.
Uh-huh.
He went to Starfleet.
Uh-huh.
Remember?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
So anyways, he went to Picard went to Starfleet trying to get help from Starfleet, and Starfleet basically was pissed off about the interview that he did, and they told him basically to take a hike. It's basically a rundown of it. And he's pissed.
But next week, I can't wait to tell you about this episode.
So talk about episode 2, what you liked.
So he goes to that girl's place with the
Huh?
so he's at
I don't remember her name.
Rafi.
Raffi.
So he's at her place already,
He gets there. He shows up at the end.
and that's where it ended.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's my favorite part. When he walks away.
It's like talking about secret Romulan mission
Ow.
and cybernetics and stuff like that.
And where he found out there's a second one.
So Picard is looking for Bruce Maddox. And for those of you that don't know who Bruce Maddox is, what are you doing?
I hurt my foot.
For those of you that don't know who Bruce Maddox is in Star Trek, go ahead.
I might be wrong, but he's the one who tried to take Data apart in the Next Generation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and they had the whole episode where he went to court, and that's where he got his rights.
But Data stayed in contact with Bruce Maddox even after that trial. And there's even an episode where he's recording basically his daily movements around the ship and and reporting it back to Commander. I think it's Commander Maddox.
Yeah.
I think it's Commander, rank-wise. But so anyways, they're looking for him because they want to know how far he got into making androids, because he was very close. He just couldn't get the finishing touches on the working area of the brain. The Data has a positronic brain, and now that Starfleet, because of Mars, Mars getting blown up and attacked and set on fire by all these basically androids, Starfleet has a total ban on any type of synthetic life. So they Picard is pissed because they wouldn't help him. He's trying to find out where Daj's sister is, which we all know where she is.
Does episode 2 tell why? It shows why, right?
Yes. Episode 1 showed why.
Oh.
Because they're made in pairs.
Yeah, but this one, they showed it because they took over the ship, and they're the ones who started blowing up the Mars.
And remember, Mars is where the Utopia shipyards is, where most of the Starfleet ships are built. So, episode 3 was so far my favorite.
Oh yeah.
And we'll get to that.
And it's so hard because...
I know. We might have to start breaking the rules and say, look, if you don't want to know about it, you're just going to have to turn down the volume or just, I don't know, watch the show on Thursday when it comes out. That's all I got to say about that, because
I know, and the ending
it's hard to know exactly where
it ends and
where it ends and where it begins, because some of the storyline starts to blend together, and you're trying to be, I mean, it is a day behind, so we could technically,
I know, we're trying to be courteous though.
But I think we're just going to give the warning that we're going to start to probably talk about it the next day.
Yeah.
And
because
sorry.
the end of episode 3 was phenomenal. I loved it.
Yeah. Classic Picard moment.
It really was.
So, Star Trek Discovery.
Oh, I can't wait till the 3rd season.
No 3rd season yet. It will probably come out after Picard is done for the season.
I know. But the trailers for the 3rd season look really cool.
It does.
So, y'all seen it. Okay, so Michael...
You can talk about that.
Realizes she has to go into the past to put the signals there, and then goes to the future.
So,
with Discovery.
Yes. So Discovery, where it was 10 years before Kirk's big 5-year mission. What?
And the Doctor falls back in love with Paul.
Okay.
Which is okay. He was like, I was gonna go to the Enterprise, but I realized my home is with you. Okay.
Are you happy about that?
I am so happy about that.
Who do you think is going to be the captain of the ship?
Probably Michael. I know they say Suru probably is, but I think...
Well, rumor has it, there's rumors that are out there saying, it could be Michael, it could be Suru, could be...
Kelly?
No. What's the Chinese girl's name? Or the one that was the captain of the...
oh, no, she was Admiral. Remember? Because she had the...
She got the rank of captain. But for some reason she's wearing the, supposedly in the trailer she's wearing the Admiral uniform.
Yes,
But we're not
Philippa?
Philippa,
Philippa?
something like that. So those are a couple.
Yeah, but I think because she was originally Terran, I don't think.
And I
give her
heard
captain.
something way out there about James T. Kirk, but I don't know about that. I don't know how that would be happening. There'd have to be a screwed up timeline on that, because he died in Generations.
Uh-huh.
Star Trek Generations.
Okay, we did have to figure out the whole timeline thing with Discovery, because that was a little bit confusing.
So I knew Discovery was before Kirk's ship. I couldn't remember exactly how long. So it's 10 years before Kirk's 5-year mission.
But what threw us was because they had one episode where it showed scenes from the original series, so we had to figure out what that was.
The first episode of Star Trek: The Original Series is very boring. But anyway,
It's the pilot.
It's the pilot episode, and it has Captain Pike in it,
Yes,
which was very confusing at the time. But as the show goes on, they go back to that episode where Spock, was it Spock that was narrating it or something? Can't remember exactly what it
I
was.
think so.
But anyway, they go
Wasn't it
back.
called like Chases
Well,
or something?
well, Spock would have to narrate it because Spock was there.
Yeah.
But anyway, they brought that episode back into Discovery, which was a little
Kinda
confusing.
threw us a bit.
Yeah, threw me off a little bit because
So if you're a Trekkie fan, Discovery goes Discovery, this one pilot episode, and the rest of Discovery, and then the rest of the season of original series. That's the breakdown of that timeline right there for you.
So Discovery is now in the 32nd century, 930 years in front of where it was, or in the future. So, this gives a whole new slate, and it shows that the Federation basically probably is not as big as it used to be.
Probably started to die out.
Not sure what happened there. The Federation flag is different, where you show the Federation flag, of the 24th century or the 22nd century. You got a whole bunch of stars in the middle of it. Well, with the new one in the 32nd century, it's a lot less stars. So it'll be interesting. It gives a whole clean slate. They could do whatever they want with this show.
Yeah.
Because Star Trek has never been to the 32nd century. Now, in Voyager, there was a ship that came back from the 29th century.
Mm-hmm.
A couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
Which involves one of my favorite shows from Voyager.
Mm-hmm.
It's a two-parter.
I know what you're talking about.
But yeah. Should be...
They're 7 minutes away.
Oh, good. We can end the show before they get here.
Mm-hmm.
But, I'm excited about the new season of Discovery. Honestly, I didn't think I was going to be this involved with Discovery.
Well, if you remember correctly, the first episode, I was just kind of like, I didn't care for it.
We watched the first 3 episodes 2 weeks ago when we came live, and you said you were just not interested.
I didn't.
And I liked it. It had a lot of battle scenes. But the reason why it was hard to follow is because they spoke Klingon.
Yeah, that was the worst part. Towards the end, they actually started speaking English.
Yeah.
Some Klingon, but mostly English.
Mm-hmm. And they also kind of explained the whole Klingon look in the show a little bit, too, which I was confused on the Klingon look. How you can go from such an extreme to almost human to back to such an extreme, So it's, I guess they say Klingon evolution. is happening throughout the centuries.
But they started to grow their hair back, so that's.
Yeah, they look more. When they started growing hair back,
They look more like
they
bigger
did-
Klingons.
Yeah, of the 24th century.
Mm-hmm.
The Klingons in Kirk's era just looked like humans.
Humans, yeah.
With maybe small ridges. But, anyways, so we've been following Picard pretty closely and waiting for season 3 of Discovery, waiting for season 3 of The Orville. We are sci-fi fanatics when it comes to the space shows. No Star Wars.
I never get into it.
No.
I tried one episode and I was just like,
You mean one movie?
whatever, one movie.
I couldn't get it. I didn't get Star Wars. A lot of people love Star Wars. It's always been a big,
Star Wars or Star Trek?
yeah, Star Wars, Star Trek.
Let us know in the comments which one you are. Or neither.
I'm a
Or maybe
Trekkie.
both. We're both Trekkies. So.
And you weren't really a Trekkie till you met me.
No, because I only remember seeing a couple of episodes when I was a
Next
kid.
Generation episodes.
And they just didn't spark my interest.
Like when we had Netflix, and Netflix has a whole seasons and stuff. I just watch them randomly, and she's like, "Why do you watch this all the time? It's boring."
And then I actually sat down and watched
So
one.
I started watching them in order, and then she started catching on that I was watching them in order, and then she started watching them, and she's like, "Oh, this is pretty cool." So her first one that she watched fully was The Next Generation.
Original series took us forever to get through.
We started the original series before Star Trek Deep Space Nine, and I wasn't a big fan of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. So I figured this original series would probably be better. And then we watched Deep Space Nine, finished Deep Space Nine, and then had to go back to the original series.
And it was so hard.
Alright. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel.
And to our Facebook page.
Hit the notification bell, like button, and all that good stuff. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at UsAmoreYT. Alright, that's all I got, and we will have a video for you tomorrow.
We will. I promise. Alright, well this is Us and More, and we are living life to the fullest. See you guys.
See ya. What?
Subscribe.
Tell them. Quickly.
Subscribe, like, comment, follow, and hit the notification bell. Goodbye.
We know I've already said that.
Oh, follow us on TikTok too. That's some more YT.
Okay. Alright. Bye, guys.
Bye.